Today we're gonna have an unboxing and a review for the Pro Controller of the PlayStation, the Dualsense Edge. I've had it for a month now and I can give you an honest opinion. I'll leave the timestamps in the description in case you've already seen the unboxing and are just trying to look for the review. If you want to grab one for yourself, I hope this one helps you out. And here we have the box. On the back we have Perfect Your Gameplay. Get an edge in gameplay by creating your own custom controls to fit your playstyle. It also shows us some key features that the controller has, like ultra customizable controls, mappable back buttons, replaceable stick modules, and so on. On the right side we have the contents, which is everything that this box includes. And those are pretty much the interesting parts about the box, so let's open it. Inside the box we can find another white box which has a bag, and this bag contains the case for the controller. It's a sturdy case, it's all white, and it has a PlayStation logo on front, and in the back it has the PlayStation symbols. The zips also have the PlayStation logo, and now let's see what's inside the case. The controller itself comes with another bag that covers the upper part, and we have this long braided cable that is 2 meters and 50. So it's a very nice quality cable. I'm gonna be honest, I don't think I'm gonna use it, but that's pretty cool. It also comes with this little bag that you can put the cable in. And now we have this. It comes with this connector housing that you can plug into the cable and into your controller. And if you lock it, it won't unplug. No matter what you do, it won't unplug. Here we have the back paddles, which feel super premium, and they are magnetic, so you can change them super easily. You have either the L or R so you know where they go. And we also have these hop domes, which serve the main purpose as the back paddles, but they are different in case the back paddles are uncomfortable to you. I think these are the ones that I'm going to be using. And finally, we have interchangeable sticks. As you can see, the shape of them is different, and these are like the ones that we used to have back then in the PlayStation 3. One is shorter and the other one is taller. So maybe you can use the taller one to have a better aim and stuff like that. Something that I really liked about the case is that it has this little lid that you can open, and you can charge your controller while it is safe from dust and anything that can damage it. The case itself is sturdy. It's made out of this cloth material so it doesn't damage the controller either, and I really like the case. Now what we all came for, the controller. It's super shiny, it's heavier than the normal controllers. The pad has this PlayStation symbol, and the central part has this glossy finish. This glossy part might get a little dirty with time, but it also serves a purpose because you can take it out and you can replace the stick modules by doing so. The symbols are pretty much everywhere. You can find them also in the triggers and in the texture of the control itself. And speaking about the triggers, you can adjust them how far you want them to go. For the review, I'm gonna be honest. I am a gamer that likes pretty much every kind of game, and I gotta say that I'm very happy with it. I usually play one-player games during the week, and I play multiplayer games on weekends with my friends. It has a bunch of features that you probably already know, but I'll show you real quick either way. I created a profile that is called Elden Ring, which just changes the joystick buttons to the back paddles, and that's very helpful for me. I can get out of turret now by pressing the left back paddle instead of pressing the joystick. I can crouch and jump in Call of Duty, slide in Apex, focus on my target, run in any game, and all of that without taking my fingers away from the joysticks and without being scared of damaging them. That's useful for every game. I used to avoid any action that required me pressing the joysticks, and now I can do it safely with the back half domes. But that's the profile that I came up with. You can pretty much set any button to whatever you want. And to switch profiles, you just need to hold the function key on the controller and select it. It's very convenient. Something that I really liked about the function key is that it can also change the volume of the game and the volume of your friends. But now we'll go into the real reason I got this controller. For that, we need a story time on why I got it, and I'm sure many of you will relate. I got my PS5 in 2021, around summer. I got it with my brother, so I bought a normal Dualsense so we could have a personal controller, each of us. Well, a year later, I got stick drift on my right joystick. I tried fixing it myself a bunch of times, but it always kept on going back to the drift. I figured the reason that I got the drift could have been because I played so much during the pandemic, so I decided to buy a new one at the end of 2022. I got the red Dualsense and I was playing one-player games, so I didn't think I would damage it. And then after a year, I got drift, but this time with my left joystick. Again, I tried fixing it myself, but it would go back to malfunctioning every time. It got really annoying to the point that I can't even select anything. So I did quick math and I was like, I am getting a new controller every year, so that's $70. If the next PlayStation is gonna come out in 2028, that's gonna be at least 3 or 4 controllers more. In other words, $200 or $280. So I thought, hey, maybe I should get the Pro controller. 1, because I like it and I'm a gamer. 2, it has back paddles and I can use those buttons for R3 and L3 so I don't damage the joysticks anymore. And 3, if I do end up damaging them, I can actually replace the stick module that is damaged. So I decided to get the Dualsense Edge instead of a normal one. Plot twist, at the end, my girlfriend got it as a present for me. Thank you so much, I love you. But yeah, that was pretty much my logic behind getting this controller. And like I said, I'm very happy with it. Up till now, it's just been a month. Maybe in 3 months I'll get stick drift, I don't know. I do want to say that I have 2 complaints against it. One of them is more personal, but the other one is an actual problem, and that is the battery. I think Sony claims that the controller lasts for 5 hours, and it is true. Probably even less than that. I have to charge it every 2 PlayStations, and that's taking into account that I have it on the lowest brightness. Then again, you have the super long braided cable that you can use to charge it while you play, even if you're super far away, but I personally don't use it since I don't like charging my controllers while playing because I feel like the battery is gonna be damaged even more. And that brings me to my second complaint, which is that the accessories, at least in my case, are unnecessary. Sure, having them is cool and all, but be honest, do you need all of them? I think it would be a good idea if you could order it with the accessories that you wanted. Like for me with the half domes, and maybe that could lower the price? I don't know. I do like the case because it keeps my controller safe from dust, but the long cable and the other connection thingy are unnecessary for me. But like I said, that is not really that much of a complaint. So now the question, is it even worth it? Yes, for me it was. I am very happy with my Dualsense Edge, and like I said before, even though this controller is designed for the multiplayer audience, I'm having a great time with it, especially because I can run now in every game without getting paranoid about damaging the stick every time I press the L3. Now I can just press the back paddles and that feels awesome. So yeah, I would 100% recommend it even though I am not using nearly every feature this controller has. I would especially recommend it if you like playing Call of Duty, Apex and all those kind of games. The controller definitely feels great. It is heavy and it feels like you're actually holding something premium. The inner part is made out of rubble so your hands don't slip away, the LED lights on it look spectacular at night, and the design is cool. The performance is very good, the back paddles help a lot, and the half domes are very comfortable. It is a bit expensive though, so you gotta keep that in mind. But anyway, those are pretty much my thoughts on the controller. Do you have one? And if so, would you recommend it? Let me know your opinion down below. I'm the Valley Knight, and I'll see you in the next video.